Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish. Welcome to episode 96 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough, where we are working on upgradable bases. Last episode we assembled a little Spidertron raid group to make sure that we knew how to clear out any neighbors that we might need when making expansions. And because Spidertrons can be driven remotely, it means that we can do that work without necessarily coming back to Gleba if that's what we want. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work a little bit on expansions. And so let's see. One of the things that we have to work out is how to get nutrient power out to outposts. And we are also going to need we're also going to need to get, I guess, oil out there and power. We're making light oil for defense, right? That's what we have here for the flamethrowers. We have like a little tank somewhere. Yeah, we have this doohickey. So we'll need to get some of those things. So let's set up a little bit of train infrastructure over here on the non-quality side. I guess I do need train gear. So let's get that. I guess until that gets delivered, I can go ahead and start adding stuff here. So what do we need? I think these are all 1-1 trains, to be honest. So this is going to be a source for bioflux. And I guess we want a train limit of 1. And so now the question is, how much do we want to deliver at a time? Bioflux does spoil, although it has like a pretty long shelf life of like an hour. So let's just see what this might look like. I think that means we need to get a rail signal back here. And we need a chain signal up front. Like that. And then what are we going to do here? So I guess we want some power stuff. I guess we want some refueling stuff. I must have a refueling thing over here somewhere. Yeah, I've got this guy. So that'll go there. That's fine. Okay, now what do we want here? I think, so that we don't get spoilage, because remember last episode we created a source for the bioflux right in the middle here somewhere. Where did that go? It's over here, right? Somewhere? Yeah, here it is. Right, so we've got there's not very much in here. Where is the bioflux going? Oh, it's coming down here. All right, I don't actually want this. I think I want this to be just a regular chest. I think bioflux needs to show up anywhere else right now. Okay, that'll help us. Well, no wonder like all the bioflux was getting drained out of there. Okay, so now we should be able to save some up here. Okay, good. Right. So now we're going to load stuff like this. I guess we can put the standard lights, etc. here. Okay. Now, I do think it's okay to actually have a couple here. In which case we could accommodate having 2 show up here. Okay. And what are we going to do? I think we're going to do this. Whoops, I want green wire, I think. Well, I need a... I need, I think, 2 things. Okay, if I want to bring 1,000... bioflux, then I think what I want to do here is say, what's 1,000 divided by 6? 167. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Bioflux, bioflux here, 167. That's going to be the request. We're going to come that in on a red wire. We're going to have let's come in on a green wire. We are going to move this down one. Or actually, no, I'm not going to move it down none. What I'm going to do is move this green wire to here. And we're going to say anything for each greater than 0, I'll put 1 of it. And that's because what I want to say is train count. So I want to see how many trains have been assigned to this station. Maybe it can go just straight in. In which case I don't want this one. I want an arithmetic one. Because if 2 trains come in, I may as well ask for double the bioflux. Then we go here, and then we say, I'm going to take the green C, and I'm going to multiply it by everything on the red wire, and I'll put each. Feels like I should put a little bit of fuel in here. Here, what if I did this? You go there. Okay, now we got 1. Okay, good, your output is 1. So then what we want to do is I do not have power on this guy. And I want to do set requests on these, trash unrequested. Okay. And I think I want to do this. So the idea is that we won't load the train until it arrives, and we won't request bioflux until somebody's coming to get some. I guess... what do I want to do here? I'm not, because it's also, well, in this case it's okay if it's full. We don't have anywhere for it to go, but that's okay. It'll take a while to load that. Okay, good. So that's our source for bioflux. Okay, so then, which one do we want to do first? We need to do a couple of Like, well, let's come over here. Let's see, what stuff do we want here? We want diagonal roboports, we want orthogonal roboports, and we want border walls gleba. Okay, so I guess we got this guy is outside. And I don't know how far out we want to go yet. Okay, but let's get over there. Okay, now these are the jelly nuts, and I think what I said was we need to send half a belt of jelly nut through the upcycling stuff. We need. Do I have? I thought I made a orchard measuring. Look at that. Uh-huh. Okay. So need to get this where all of the squares are at least yellow. So that gets 2. And that gets 3. So that should work. Okay. This is, okay, this stuff is outside the area. I need to move this one. Okay, that moves you outside. That moves you outside. Okay, good. What does this look like here? Okay, we basically want this stuff. And I guess we want it going out this way. Doesn't really matter. That looks fine. Okay. All right, now this is jelly nut stuff, so I think I need this thing, or maybe I just need this. This stuff is cheaper than the overgrowth version, so I should put this everywhere I can put this. Like carefully get all the squares here. This is a pretty good place. Most of this stuff gets the cheaper soil. We can go back around and do the overgrowth versions. Okay. Good. So where's the overgrowth version? This one. Okay, there are some of these. Okay, good. And then a lot up here. Okay. Good. All right, so I think we're gonna make this be, we want this area down here to be mostly self-sufficient. And why did this stuff has stuff in the way. And this stuff has stuff in the way. And this stuff has stuff in the way. Okay, that means I can probably put some more soil down. Okay. Good, that takes care of all of the soil. Then what we need are, we want these two, or doesn't really matter. These two. Yeah, it's got like crap out of it, but that's fine. Okay, let's do this. So we get Roboport coverage. Right, so what we need here, hey, look at that. We get some activity here. Is this the right type of, that's Yamako seeds. That's not the right thing. This is not at all the right thing. I need 100 of these. Okay. Though maybe I'm going to turn these off. This stuff needs to come out of here. Okay. Wrong seeds. Okay. So this generates half of a belt of fruit when it's fully active, or at least on average. And so together these do a full yellow belt being produced. And so that means that 15 fruit per second. So we need to go look. We had a little reference guy over here somewhere, right? Didn't I like plunk down a... I must have picked it up. All right. But what we're going to need is... Well, here, get rid of this stuff. I really don't want any of that. Do this. Trash unrequested. There we go. Okay, I do want a biochamber. I do want you to, in this case, you're going to process jelly nuts. And we're going to give you prod module 3s. But first, we need to be able to make... we want to be able to make nutrients. And so I think we want... Don't we have something like that for the tree stuff, right? Don't we? Up here? Yes, we have this thing. We have this thing for making nutrients from bioflux. All right, let's take a look at this. Put this here for a second. Okay, you consume 0.79, which is a little more than half, so we'll need 2 of these to consume all of the fruit from these guys here. Okay, this guy, oh, he needs to be, oh, he will get seeded. That's great, he gets seeded with some spoilage. That's helpful. You're getting some, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna have to work out when we want this stuff. Here. No, just do this. Stop requesting stuff in here. The spoilage is fine. This wants to be just a regular one of these guys, though. All right. Yes. You're gonna go turn the spoilage into nutrients. Where is the green coming from? Green is in here. There's bioflux in here, but there's no... Right. Okay, so we have to decide when we want bioflux in here. And I think we're gonna flip this. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll bring this stuff this way up here. This needs to be a green belt. Okay, then you're gonna go this way. We're gonna put the seeds out here. And this is not something that needs to be beaconized. Because we can't beaconize these, and so this is it. This is all we need to do to keep up. Okay, good. So these will then... These are all of the seeds. I don't need to come any further in than this. You're going to consume that stuff. You're going to consume anything that is not... Anything that's not a jelly nut. You're going to get rid of it. Which was either spoilage or it's wood in this case that got farmed out. Okay, we need a heating tower. Okay. I guess until we can get one, we'll use the map. All right, so I guess we'll do this. This is fine, I think. So these are only going to be seeds. So these will be seeds. Only. And this will be anything that's not seeds. So we're just going to burn it. Just going to burn this, anything that's in here that we don't need either. And then, let's see, I think we'll have... Let's see. These are only going to be nutrients. In which case then I want to move this up slightly. I want to move it up slightly more. Because we want to get nutrients in here. Oh, I could do this. And that gets nutrients into them. We may as well generate power here, I guess. Right? At least this one should be fine. This is really just to clear stuff that comes out, which I don't think we really need much of. Okay. All right, so we do need some... All right, these are seeds. No, these are seeds. We want these to be yellow belts. Okay. I guess there's no need for these to be... Actually, these could all be yellow belts up here because we're not really worried about freshness of this stuff. Per se, and it will certainly last long enough to get turned into seeds, I think. So, what am I doing? Oh, I'm getting my yellow belts. These guys. Okay, so I'm just going to yellow belt all of this stuff. Okay, excellent. That means some seeds go this way and some seeds will go down to this other one, which I guess we can just do. Like this. Okay. Is this most of what we need? Almost, I think. So I think what we want is we want to check I guess we don't have any wires through here, so that's, I think, good. All right, so I think what we want is, I think here's what I think the easiest thing to do is. We have the contents of this seeds here. So I think we want to say if the number of jelly nuts that we have in there is less than 100, then we should say, I want jelly nut seeds. We'll put it on this wire, and we will also send it back here, and then we'll connect it to here, and then you're going to only be enabled if we see that jelly nut seed signal. Okay, so you're going to be active. It's fine, there's no electricity here. Interesting. Because there's no electricity, period. What happened? Is this not getting... we were relying on this stuff down here to generate most of the power, but is this not operating anymore? Where is this guy? Are these guys working? These guys are working. Okay, we were smart enough to generate... Wait, what's going on? We got a lot of jelly nuts in here. You don't have enough power. Oh, to run these. Interesting. Okay, so I think what we need is... Alright, here's what we need. We need to disconnect this. Okay. And then connect this one. That gives you electricity. And then connect this one. It gives you electricity. And then connect... Wait. You had electricity. What happened to electricity here? I guess it's nighttime. Interesting. Well, this is a fun one. It looks like I need a little more of this stuff. Oh, wait. You're supposed to be getting your... You should get your power from the main base. Alright, we gotta come back over here. We gotta restore the jelly nut production. Interesting. So I think it's because we were relying on this side for power production, and we have, if I remember, there should be something down here that checks the temperature. This thing. And puts that there. Do I have the same thing over here is the question. I do. But it needs to be put there. Okay. How are we doing here? This is all still connected to the base. All right, where are you connected is the question. Is it up in here? Yes, right there. Okay. Alright, that restores that to working. Alright, so now we have enough power to drive the inserters. Okay, good. But the question is, let's see. I'm just going to grab a bunch of this stuff. And okay. Maybe I should also do this one. And ask for Yamako if these are short on power. What were these set to? Temperature less than 750. Okay. Green. You're going to read temperature. Good. And we're going to say T is less than 750. And you're going to ask for Yamako's. And we're going to connect with these like this. Okay. Did I succeed in driving jelly nuts down? Oh ho, interesting. Alright, I think I need one of these guys. And I specifically want to detach the power here from this. And then I need to make sure this one's also detached. There's another copper wire. There's one copper wire that goes there. That's that one. It looks like there's one more. Maybe that's okay. I don't know, let's see. If I can now do this. Alright, that's because... Oh, how do I have the... I didn't copy the power poles in. Where are they? Okay, they align with the other ones. Okay, fine. So I'm going to copy these. Okay, and then you're generating like 300 kilowatts. That's fine. Oh, you're the same, so we're still connected in here somehow. Do I need this for anything? I guess that was powering that guy. Right, you're only connected there. That's actually okay. You now have a different amount. Oh, well now we're generating... These are still connected to the main grid somehow. That's got 1.2 megawatts. It's got 1.2 megawatts. There, I can't, it's like I can't see where the other thing is connected in. These go there, that seems right. This one, oh, I know what I can do. I need to do this. It looks like it's separate. It does look like it's separate. So maybe it's okay. 1.4 megawatts. And okay, that's just solar. All right, that's okay. I guess I fixed it somehow. All right, so we can unload the fruit. That's good. Now the question is, can I get enough power in here? It's like I can't bootstrap this stuff. But I should, didn't I set up, I thought I put some like backup, like rocket fuel. I did right here. I had this thing. Oh, I see. Okay, so here's what we want. We want to do this. But we want to take this off, and we just want to put like just a little bit of solar to run that inserter. Something like that. Okay. All right, that's getting some of this stuff going. And really, we also want, maybe I do want this. But I want to take that one off. Okay, 60 kilowatts, which is probably what this is generating. Let's see if we can make that work. Just enough to like drive inserters. It is burning stuff. We're generating some power. That's okay. What's this? Oh my gosh. Right, we ran out of power. This is bad. Where is it going on? Ah, running out of power, bad news. Whoa. Did I get them all? Alright, wow. Alright, now we've got fruit coming, so that's okay. We really just got to get the power going again. Do I have a bunch of rocket fuel somewhere? That's a good question. Because that would help. Don't we make rocket fuel over here? We do. Alright, don't do that. Give me a bunch of this. Alright. Stop this. It's just like... Alright. We better? Now we've got production. Okay, good. Alright, phew. That was exciting. Do we now need to, like, restart this thing? Are there any eggs? All eggs are gone. Alright, we have to go get some. Which means we should go get some eggs like this. We just cleared a bunch of stuff out. I guess here's something. And that's an egg raft. Okay, good. I got an egg. Which I want to put, I think if I put it here, the right thing happens. And then I can park this stuff back. Wowzers. Alright, we are draining all of this jelly nut out. Okay, good. Yeah, this is all jelly, this is all mash. We're draining the spoilage out of it. Okay, good. I think this is going to... What's going here? Why is this stuff not... putting that stuff in? Oh, because you don't have... Interesting. Alright, we're just going to do this again. Okay. Alright, that's lots of power production. Wow, okay, that was exciting. Okay. Back over here. Let's see if we can finish this off. Okay, so that puts fruits in here. We've got seeds coming out. That's good. We're now requesting. Right, we said you're only enabled if we want seeds. Let's put this here. We'll copy this to here. Okay, and then this as well. Except this is going to be the stuff that we turn into quality stuff, so. You could go here, but we really need it there. All right, so if we're short on, okay, let's get some power going in here. Okay, and then this needs to run. When does this need to run? This needs to run if we're trying to make seeds. Fine. Okay, where'd this thing go? This goes here. And this will request, that's not right. Enable disable if jelly nut seeds greater than 0. Which now you can go. That should bring some bioflux in. I think eventually we'll bring it by train. Okay, this should produce enough seeds for all of these combined. Okay, good. And then the next thing we need are recyclers, because we have to upcycle this stuff. And we need quality modules. Okay. Okay, how fast do you run? This is going to make half a belt of jelly nuts, and so it does not tell me what I have. Oh, I should just pick some up and put one in. Okay, here. How fast would you go? 12.8 per second, so one of these can consume the half belt. Okay, good. So in that case, what we want common quality stuff to be put back in. I guess we'll do this, and I guess we'll say you should actually only be enabled if we want quality fruit. So where is the jelly nuts? This. Greater than 0. So if somebody wants quality jelly nuts, then you should produce stuff. Which nobody is asking for that yet, so that's okay. You're gonna come. Okay, what else do we have? We want anything that is the quality that we want to come out this way. And we want anything that's 2 quality. So greater than that guy goes over here, and then you will just get rid of all that stuff into oblivion. We're going to look at this belt. We're going to say read all the contents of the belt. You are only going to be enabled if everything is less than or equal to 0, which means there's nothing on that belt. This does 12 per second, so that's 2 fast inserters worth. So what we want is we want to also read this. And we want to disable, you should only be participating in putting stuff in so we don't jam like that. I think this is what we want. Okay, I guess we should get any type of spoilage should be gotten rid of. Okay. Hey, look at that. Quality fruits. That's cool. Maybe I don't actually want this. Maybe I just want to burn this stuff right here so I don't have to rely too much on logistics bots here. Seeds came out, maybe. Oh, okay, so we need, here, we need that spoilage thing. We need this. Okay. Good. I think what we'll do is we'll hop this. And we'll get heat pipe. Heat pipe. Those are connected, so I guess we'll do this. And we'll do this. And then we need 4 heat exchangers on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steam pipes. And I want like this. Mostly. Something like this. And we don't need both of these. Okay, we do need water. As long as we're like generating all the jelly, we may as well turn it into power while we are at it. Okay. Fine. And then I guess we want to also potentially just cheat here and say I guess that's fine. Do we care if this clogs up with seeds is the question. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just okay that this stuff is like this. We do need this. And I'm kind of just thinking, let's just try to avoid if we do it like this, okay, that burns that. Okay, now the only requester chest thing we have is this. Okay. And I'm only putting this stuff in, I'm only requesting this if we're trying to make seeds, and I suppose I should also do this. You should only put bioflux in the first place if we are requesting seeds. Okay, but we have to like seed the seeds. This stuff is wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, now I can turn this back on. Let's see if we can get this going. Is stuff coming? Stuff's coming. What is this? Do I need to make this stuff here? All right, and now are we planting? Okay, now we're planting. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, and this guy is all about just seeds, and he's disabled. Perfect. All right. Then the last bit we need are some a station. So we want something. We need. What is this going to look like? I mean, I guess we want. Ooh, we could do that. That's not going to be in the way. Which means we could do T intersection. Oh, we have to get rid of these guys right here. Okay. Well, let's try remote view here. Where's my guy? Green guy. All right, let's see about this. I think I do not have to be there. Perfect. Okay, you go back. We need more diagonal roboports. Now we want the T intersection. We want one here too. We want straight rails here. No, we need the raised ones. Okay. And then I guess we want these things. We need to stop this, stop that. We need the ramps. Okay. All right, now we put this stuff in. How was I doing corners? Fine. I know I got a corner here somewhere. Give me this stuff. We have to see if this like produced connected pipes or not. We'll see. Okay, that should be building all of that. I need to put these ramps back in. Okay, I think those are connected. And I guess I want this stuff. All right, what did we get down here? Get rid of those. I guess the rest of it is okay. I guess I want that. And we'll see if we need to put the little pump doohickey for the oil in or not. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, so I think one of the things we want here is we want this one to be like this, but it's going to be unloading bioflux. And you just want one train here. One train for this outpost is, I think, fine. And then we're going to connect specifically what's on here. Okay, that's right. Why are we asking? Who's saying I want bioflux? And you're not supposed to be planting, which I think is okay. Oh, I did not finish putting this stuff in down here. That's fine. Grab this stuff. That's fine there. let's get water. Can I put it here? Okay. Alright, so yes. So we should be trying to make seeds, which we are in fact doing. Okay, good. We need to unload bioflux here. Let's do that like this. And I guess we really only need, I think, one inserter here. Okay. This should be bioflux only. Any spoilage should come out of here and get burned. Okay, and then I think that is good. So then let's get the train here. Did I finish making all the rails? Almost. I probably need one more of these guys. Okay, where did that train go? Where's my bioflex train? I guess you probably want a get rid of spoilage dude. All right. Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to go... we're going to change this. So, so now there should be nobody attached here. Now there's still one guy assigned, because I guess he's here. Okay, so you're going to go to here until you are empty. And... or no, it's not that. It's until you have no bioflux left, and circuit condition, we actually want bioflux here. But that's over at the other side. Okay, now why can't you get out? Oh, that's why you can't get out. Okay, nope, T intersection raised. Okay, good. That should connect you, so you're gonna go there. And then, once you're out of bioflux and we want bioflux, you're going to go here until you are item count. We have at least 1,000. Okay, this needs power. Okay, do we think that's right? Let's try this. You can't get out yet. Is that because I have all of this stuff in my inventory for making rail stuff? Could be. I think we're importing rail stuff. Okay. All right, there goes the bioflux train. Okay, so you're here until you're empty, and what we want is we want send to train here. So you should be able to see the bioflux signal coming off of here. right? Is that the... No, we're only requesting seeds. Okay, so then it actually should be... Okay, so then we actually want to make that here with a decider combinator in this case. So this way we can make it work the same way for both fruits. So you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, and this is going to be if... I guess I like the red one. It's sort of a control signal. So, okay, so we're going to say if the jelly nut is greater than 0, then ask for bioflux. Okay, so you're asking for it. And you still have a bunch of bioflux on you. Okay, I feel like you should do this. In fact, we're likely to get a lot of that, so why don't we just do both of those. Should be doing together, they should be able to keep up with these guys. But actually, I think what we want... This is not... Yes, it's if we want to make seeds, but it's actually... It should actually be, we should look in here. Where's the decider? And if... Yeah, that has a way to burn spoilage. Okay, so if there are jelly nuts in here, then you should make bioflux. And that's what we'll put here. And then this should actually be bioflux greater than 0. You should read contents. I guess I need both of those. Alright, yes, you want bioflux, good. Okay, then the rest of that I think is right. And then we've got bioflux on the demand wire already, I think. Yes. And good, you're seeing it there. Okay, so this guy should stay here, even if we catch up to the seeds. For which we're like doing a good job here. Oh yeah, you're full of seeds already. Great. I guess we want to prioritize seeds. I guess what we want to do is this. We want seeds to go first to the guys that help generate seeds, and then to the guy that we're doing quality stuff with. Okay, let's take a look. Did we actually get oil in all these? We did not. We did not manage to get oil in these. That is because you have oil here and it didn't connect across there. It did connect here. Oh, but we just don't have all the flamethrowers in. Okay, that's okay. This seems suboptimal. So maybe we'll just fix where the rails are going here. Maybe in practice that. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Okay. Okay. Let's just see if we can help make this, or if we need to help make this. I do have rails, but it looks like my bots are not building it, which means that there's enough stuff in the base to make it. Okay, excellent. We need signals. Okay. I think this is an outpost for us. So I am going to, and hey, we're making, generating power here. What is your temperature? You're just not up to temperature yet over here. Well, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna let this run. I think I'm gonna go build the same thing over for Yamako's. But I'll do that off camera because I expect that to be pretty much the same. I think this is waiting for this raised stuff to come in from elsewhere. So, all right, we're gonna call that an episode. So, pretty good progress. This is an outpost that will eventually make quality fruits, which we did see come out. We did see that it will make those. So that is good stuff. You know, we'll have to make a train for this eventually when we're ready to bring it in. But, all right, more problems for future Mystic Fish, but that's pretty fun. I like this setup here. This feels pretty good. We've got a way to generate nutrients out here at an outpost via train, which is good. And then I think because there's no train over here, right? Like this should, yes, we have no bioflux here. That's actually the design. So great. That means that the only bioflux that we have should be back over here, which maybe this actually wants to be a storage chest. And we want to filter it to bioflux. That's not actually what I wanted. Okay. We have more than 10K. Okay, this will be keeping the bioflux fresh. Excellent. Okay, then we only request the bioflux when an outpost needs it. And this guy will not come get some unless both we're trying to make seeds and it is out of bioflux, which it might be soon because like a bunch of the stuff that's on here is, well, it's still got 20 minutes left actually. I don't know that we'll use it all. I guess there's, I guess I want to move this over actually. This is going to be bioflux only. Sorry, I said I was ending the episode and then I'm not doing it. And this should be, because I actually want to be doing the bioflux. Like that, and then that lets me get this here to get rid of any spoilage. Okay, good. So we do have ways to get rid of spoilage at the ends of all of the belts, which I think is good. And these guys are busy making seeds. And we are able to burn all of the jelly, right? Yes. Oh, we're almost done with this. Why are we getting... How are we getting jelly nuts in here? Oh, maybe those were left over? Maybe I burned them by hand just to get rid of them. Okay, I think this is now working right. We have more power. Actually, this is all local power? No, 140. That is not all local power. Okay, so the question is, are we only generating partial power here in some cases? We are asking for jelly nuts. And they do both come down here, so this should be generating power. I think this is okay. Great. Okay, so orchard outpost for quality fruit. Good stuff. Okay, we're stopping there. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.